One of the things I look forward to most each year is our Vigil. It's a time that grounds our work in the memories of those who lost their lives to abuse. We should never let their memories fade. And it's also a time of hope. On this night, we see a huge gathering of support in our community, friends and neighbors and allies in our work, and they gather to hear the courageous testimonials of survivors. We witness their strength and determination and find hope that we can make a difference. We gain strength in their willingness to shine light on the personal impact of domestic and intimate partner abuse. Safety is our main concern, so while we regret that we can't gather together today in person, we are grateful that many survivors chose to serve as mentors for others, for those still living with abuse. They will share a piece of their personal journey, and I hope that it gives you the strength and motivates you to help us achieve our mission.
This past year has been challenging and life-changing in many ways. The resilience of the people we serve, despite their circumstances, is to be admired and cherished. Supporting and assisting survivors of abuse requires compassion, kindness, a non-judgmental approach, and the perseverance to earn their trust. When a person loves someone that hurts them, it is difficult, but not impossible, to earn the person's trust. We should never underestimate the power of an individual who has experienced or is currently experiencing abuse. It takes tremendous courage to survive every day in a battleground that no one else knows exists. It takes unimaginable strength to survive the daily trauma of domestic abuse and still function. It is their courage and strength that makes our work possible. At Turning Point, we believe in empowerment counseling. No one knows what is best for each individual except that person. We are here to listen and validate a person's experience. We are here to explore options and help remove obstacles that may hinder attaining their goals. We embark on a journey together, a journey into the unknown, a journey with many obstacles and possibilities. Through advocacy, peer support, and community collaboration, we can make the impossible happen. Together, we help them find hope in small victories. Together, we cry, we laugh, and we celebrate the victories once we have weathered the storm. However, we cannot do this alone. We need our community to open their hearts, raise their voices, and extend their hands to help. In the words of two survivors who have come to Turning Point, quote, "Thank you for believing in me when I doubted my own worth." And, quote, "Thank you for all you have done. I'm starting to find true joy in my life." This is our end game, self-worth and joy.
The Children's Advocacy Program provides supportive services to our smallest survivors. We believe there is no better way to end the cycle of domestic and intimate partner abuse than to start by educating our young people. At Turning Point, we offer individual and group counseling services to school-aged youth. These services are for children witnessing domestic and intimate partner abuse in their home or who may be experiencing teen dating violence in their own relationships. We also work with children coming into our safe house to allow them to feel welcome and safe. Through art, play, and activities, we allow these children to just be children. In working with our child and teen advocates, all children will develop safety plans, learn new coping skills, have an understanding of healthy relationships, and have the ability to express their emotions and build a lifelong support system.
As legal advocates, we are there for someone who has suffered at the hands of their abuser. We support them as they make the decision to file for a PFA, or if they just need to talk to someone about the process. It starts with a temporary order and then a final order, which is decided by the judge they happen to see that day. We want them to know we believe them and that they are not alone. We really do care what happens to them. We give them their voice. This year has been challenging due to COVID-19 and all the new ways we would be able to help our clients. It started with working from home and using Zoom to attend our court hearings for PFAs and contempts. We also made and received a lot of phone calls. Little by little, we started to be physically back in the Lehigh County and Northampton County courthouses, along with Zoom hearings. We had to learn new ways of doing things while continuing to provide support and advocacy no matter what changes came along.
The Safe House team empowers our clients with tools, support, and case management in many different areas to prepare them for taking the next steps after leaving an abusive relationship. We are often the first point of contact with our clients. All people are welcome at our Safe House, including women, men, LGBTQ people, and children. We work to ensure our residents have what they need to feel safe and secure while going through the process of making drastic changes in their life. Our client advocates also answer our helpline 24/7, assist residents with their day-to-day needs, and help to form long-term goal plans. Our program New Beginnings provides eligible residents with a hands up in finding and securing long-term housing. During COVID-19, we have worked hard to provide our residents with the same level of service they received before the pandemic.
We are the outreach team. We fundraise to be able to continue the important work we do. We connect with medical organizations to provide the best care to survivors. We provide trainings and workshops to workplaces in the Lehigh Valley. And we also provide prevention education to schools and colleges throughout Northampton and Lehigh counties.
The administrative team provides supportive services to our staff, keeps track of Turning Point's finances, makes sure our staff receives the benefits and protections they need, ensures that our computer systems are accurate, and that operations continue to run smoothly.
These exhibits demonstrate the devastating results of domestic or intimate partner abuse and helps ensure that these victims are not forgotten. In a visual manner, it reveals how domestic violence undeniably leaves an empty place at the table. Each of these place settings represent a Lehigh Valley resident who was murdered by someone they loved.
The Clothesline Project originated in Hyannis, Massachusetts in 1990, when it was discovered that at the same time 58,000 soldiers were killed in the Vietnam War, 51,000 women in the U.S. were killed by their intimate partners. The t-shirts were created by survivors of abuse, created in honor of victims who have lost their lives because of an act of violence. The project is a powerful visual witness of the violence and abuse many individuals have endured. The Clothesline Project provides evidence that domestic and sexual violence exists in our communities. It is a visual reminder of the individuals that we often ignore. It gives a voice to those who have been forcibly silenced. The Clothesline Project is a tribute to those who have suffered or lost their lives at the hands of those who profess to love them.
These are the heavy words from our mentors that paint a picture of a dark abyss when they look back at their abusive relationship. These are their feelings of having no way out and being trapped in the darkness. Weak, withdrawn, lonely, ugly, worthless, fat, thought bad of myself, hopeless, embarrassed, alone, dependent, not enough, scared. We celebrate the words of resiliency of survivors. Their words are a tribute of how support from Turning Point, the community, family, and friends helped them to emerge from darkness to light. Warrior, strength, hope, happy, fulfilled, joyful, independent, peaceful, a light that shines bright, filled with new life. I am worthy, determined woman. One act of kindness can change a survivor's life forever. Alone, their light flickers in the darkness, but with support from Turning Point and the community, our lights can help them to illuminate the darkest of places. It is because of our amazing donors and allies who believe in our cause that we are able to provide survivors with the life-saving services they need in order to overcome some of the darkest moments in their lives.
I woke up this morning just in tears, laying in my bed, just in tears. Just thinking about yesterday, Millie, I saw Millie, Michelle, and Allison. I see Allison frequently because she brings us stuff. God bless her soul. But seeing them as one, seeing Millie, and when I asked her, can I embrace her, because they brought mail to us. So when I asked her, can I embrace her, and she be embraced, it's just like, it just hit me. First of all, it's something that I just needed because I was going through so much. And I realized we as women of abuse, we are used to holding in, some of us, our emotions and being strong. And just seeing Millie and holding her, it just bring tears because it really brought me back on my family, because y'all all my family. And then seeing Michelle and Allison, or everybody, for some reason it just brought back my family, because the Safe Haven House, Daisy, Allison, Miss Mary, oh my goodness, Heather, Lori, I just see her a few times since I was there, but she was a great impact of my past. So, and being at the Safe Haven, I realized just laying in my bed, God just had me thinking, making that change and coming to that safe house, something that I had to put my pride aside, not realizing how much it helped me. Seeing Millie at that door, and every time I see her and every time I think about it, and just holding her, because she was like a big sister, each one, Daisy all over the place, but her presence brought energy, Michelle just being peaceful, Heather just a loving teddy bear, Miss Mary, she's a doll baby, she's a loving teddy bear too, everybody, Catherine, Miriam, oh my goodness, all y'all have played a part in my life to say that each one of y'all, Miriam, we can get knocked down, but don't mean that we have to stay down, you know what I'm saying? So each person played a part, in my presence being there, but yet it was a growth. It changed me, it changed my life, I read books, I did things while I was there to even counsel. So I was getting physical counsel from them, but yet I was getting my spiritual counsel. So I'm just saying that just to get off my heart, because God has put in my heart to just let y'all know that I love y'all so much. Y'all played a great impact in my life, and I know many others. If not, I can't speak for them, but I can only speak for myself. And I'm happy I did come there. I'm not happy. I'm happy that I'm going to be going, but I'm not happy, because y'all are truly like my family. Even though I have family, I keep to myself. You know what I'm saying? All y'all just plays a great part in my life, and I just so thank y'all all. Y'all awesome.
We appreciate you taking time to attend our Candlelight Vigil, and in a moment we will read the names of the victims from the Lehigh Valley and have a moment of silence. If you are in an abusive or toxic relationship, please reach out to talk to somebody about your situation. You are not alone and don't have to go through your situation by yourself. Our helpline is available 24/7 if you are in danger, need to discuss safety planning, schedule a counseling appointment, learn how to file a protection from abuse order, or reach out about a friend or loved one who is in an abusive relationship. Domestic and intimate partner abuse devastates entire communities because it is a precursor to so many other forms of violence. Turning Point of Lehigh Valley will continue to help all survivors of domestic and intimate partner abuse, women, men, LGBTQ plus folk, children, teens, as we have over the past 42 years. There are countless stories of clients who have become empowered and have replaced violence and degradation with peace and joy. Last year, there were 112 people in Pennsylvania who lost their lives because of domestic and intimate partner abuse. Sadly, we lost 4 lives in Lehigh and Northampton counties. These victims were our daughters, sons, sisters, brothers, friends, neighbors, and coworkers. Our world has tragically changed because of their untimely deaths. Please join me as I read the names of the victims from the Lehigh Valley who lost their lives in 2019 due to domestic and intimate partner abuse, followed by a brief moment of silence. In Lehigh County, we remember Nestor Luis Ortiz de Leon and Yosandra Angelin Munoz Corcoran. In Northampton County, we remember Marianne Luby and Penny Van Tassel. There is no way that we can solve this epidemic alone. We need to take action and speak out about it in both our personal and professional lives to help others in our community who find themselves in similar situations. We owe it to the victims, we owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our community. By working together, by using every tool at our disposal, and by refusing to never give up, we can make a real difference in our homes, our communities, and in our nation. No adult or child should live in fear because they feel unsafe in their own home. And no one who is a survivor of such abuse should ever feel that they have no options and no way to get out. We want every survivor of domestic and intimate partner abuse to know that they are not alone. As a community, we ask for your continued support to ensure that when a survivor of abuse reaches out for help, that we are there to lend a hand. We still have a lot of work to do, and thank you for all of your support. Whether you are Turning Point staff, you're on our board of directors, one of our volunteers, friends, family, community allies, or former clients, thank you for making the life-saving work we do a priority. Turning Point of Lehigh Valley has worked tirelessly to increase our services and accessibility for people who are seeking safety, support, and shelter. This is an investment in our future and hopefully one that will encourage next generations to raise awareness and to rise above the violence. Alone we can do so little, but as a community united together, we can make a difference. From our Turning Point family to yours, we appreciate you spending some time with us tonight and viewing our vigil. We view this vigil as hope. There is hope in our community. There is hope for change, and there is help available. If you or someone you know need to speak to someone, please call our 24/7 helpline at 610-437-3369, or to learn more about our services, visit our website at www.turningpointlv.org. Thank you.
This October, Turning Point is excited to share our new pledge for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, My Turning Point LV. Whether you decide to make a one-time donation or give monthly, we want you to know that your support is more than just a donation. It's a second chance for survivors of domestic and intimate partner abuse to build new, abuse-free lives. Our donors are a vital source of support that enables our agency to offer the highest quality life-saving services to survivors and their families. For one survivor, that life-saving service is working with one of our legal advocates on how to get a PFA. For another survivor, it is a conversation with one of our counselors and feeling for the first time in a long time that someone is listening. We encourage you to share your story and inspiration for giving with your family, friends, and coworkers, and help us shine a light and raise awareness about domestic and intimate partner abuse this October.